What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night prime time here on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between these road warriors and our home team. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And Sunday night prime time is off and running. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Now here he goes. Free inside the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. One splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Visitors, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He'll take this at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes. All those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day.
Second and 10.
Passing now on second and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. Got to figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Buying some time right. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action. This one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39.
A gain of 12. Result is a
Right here on the carry. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going to throw for it on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. A run with Gray. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Dropping back to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense.
And they take this in for the score. These guys finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 14. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And once complete, it's Brian outright. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
He keeps this one himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys have taken the 1st quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Visitors 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Back to throw now.
At the 41-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a first down.
Result is a first down.
They give now to Gray. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. This is Gray. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another first down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Hauled in by Gray. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 14-10 our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. Here's the backup, first throw. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He dodged the tackle, and he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
He has the first over the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. All right, here we go. Second down. Completed left side to Smith. He's across the 20, still going. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it third down. Pass play coming here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. They'll run here on first down. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense making its way back out now. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's third and 10.
Shotgun now on third down. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game. All set for the kickoff, and he sends this one away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They'll run for this, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hauled in left side. And they get this down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
At the 28-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And this time he gets in for the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys cut the lead down to 10.
27. Visitors 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He'll work against the blitz. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 3-possession lead.
Visitors 17.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Pass play now. Headed out right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. 1st down from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Brought in right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. Here we go. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive, the 2nd half. In that 1st half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for him. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They give it to him again. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Sending him on the dive. And this is going to be fourth down. He got 2, but he needed just a little bit more. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
It's a gain of 6.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up
changing things up. They're going to throw now. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now here he goes on the boot. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a fourth down.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. First down from the 42. Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Brings up second and 11. At the
setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third down, 1 yard to go. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up. Lone back gets the handoff. That's the first down, and he's still going. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing from the gun. Crashes through a tackle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's another first down. First down and goal to go.
It's a design boot. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game.
Team 41. Visitors.
Now after the
17.
touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short. 3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Results in a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Plowing up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They're going play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. And a first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
There's a dive up the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
At the 6-yard line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
To number 24. It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a throw. Catch made. He gets a made on a good play there and also makes this decision time 4th and short. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
This is our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll run. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And that is a touchdown! These guys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
Visitors 23.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense headed back to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Looking in the air here.
7-yard line.
On the move, headed right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 for the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the upright. And his guys continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep. And they pick him off again! And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys continue adding on to that lead.
62. Visitors 23.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
They're throwing it.
Is a first down.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
First and 10 now from the 46.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
37-yard line.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. It's an option right that begins this drive. I'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him through. hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.